Ruben. Alright, give me a minute, Ruben. I'll see if I can make you a mod, but I'm not actually even sure if I can, to be honest. All I know is that there's like a small amount of mods you can have, and then I might not even be able to. We'll see. Amy, okay, don't even give me that face there. How do I? Alright, you guys might hear me. Alright, here we go. Okay, that is just uncalled for. Say something, Ruben. Okay, that's uncool. Seems like it's working. Yeah, I'm not sure how many moderator things I have left, but probably not many. Anywho, I don't know what I'm going to be doing today. Whether I'm going to be doing some, I need to do some, as I mentioned before to you, Ruben. I need to do some. You set up my tech art shit. Meow. Soon. I have a bit of an idea what I want to get done. I think this weekend I'm going to see if I can get done the internal spaceship corridor thing, and maybe one of the doors. I don't know. I don't might do it iteratively. I'm not sure how I want to do it there. All I know is I got to get started. Um. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I guess I have a couple of things I want to bring up. Before I start doing anything. Then otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might play some Super Hot to show you Super Hot Amy, and then maybe some Battle, but I'm not sure. And then tomorrow on stream, you already know, Noodle. That's for after today, you know. It's for tonight, later tonight. But you already called first dibs on that, Noodles. You know that was between you and me, man. Or some props for my ticket shit. Oh yeah, some more ones. What'd you make? So hot in here, damn, damn. Definitely not hot here, dude. It was fucking snowing. Damn. If it wasn't snowing here, it was snowing close to the city, which is weird. I'm like, oh, but it didn't snow fucking here, which is good, I guess, because I was fucking working outside today. I didn't really want to be fucking snowed on. But anywho, how you doing, Noodle? Basic shit like couch table counter. You're doing, 256p textures. Opposite for you. Well, I have a friend in Germany, and she was buddy going on about how she's at like 12 degrees, and some days we've been going at 20 degrees. 20 degrees. I know you love your 256p textures, Ruben. Gotta love them. I don't think I've shown off my shit. I might as well show it off while I'm here. I have been. You guys drive backwards. No, we drive on the correct side of the road. Have you been looking forward to 320 update for Star Citizen, Noodles? They were adding skills, aren't they? Like, if you pick up enough boxes enough times, it gets better. It does look like shit, Ruben. Let's be honest. Not my ones though. Not even 420, indeed. What else were they adding? They were adding, like, I was surprised. I've been watching a couple of vids. I haven't played Star Citizen in a minute because I'm so like fucking busy trying to get my head around. But I'm probably gonna do it maybe in the weekend or next weekend. Play for a little bit. But I've been, kind of just caught up. Been taking a Star Citizen break until today. Ah, fair. Same here. I've just been waiting for a bit more time on my hands, but holy, that seems insane because we've been. I don't know if you keep up, but people have been uploading like I see on Reddit like every single week there's like a weekly update of what's coming in like the next mainline update. And I've just been looking at it and it's been like measly. There was like 3 things coming or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it might be interesting. The way so it seems to be like supposed to be a real life sim. It's a real life sim, but it's not skills in that general sense. It's like the more you do something, the better you become, which is kind of relatable. So like the more boxes you pick up, you know, maybe the heavier boxes you can pick up, or like the faster you can. Our muscles should grow as we stare. There's that as well. But people are a bit interested to see. So it's like maybe the more you run, the longer you can run, or maybe the faster. I can't remember if there's a stamina bar, but shit like that. And I think it's also like, you know, the more you use guns, the better you are, like the better aim and shit, that sort of shit. But people are more interested to see if it's like if it continues. Yeah, I mean I watched the video for a little bit, but I was kind of doing work on the side. Gyms. Oh man. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see if it's like when you die, does that reset the skill thing, or is it like a constant? Because if it's like you die and it resets, to me that's just I will ignore that feature because I mean you and I, you know, will go around, you know, in our ships, do some, you know, zoom in on this planet surface, maybe kill a couple bitches, crash for whatever reason, because we're being a little bit too dangerous, and then fucking, you know, reset. Then, you know, yeah, wouldn't mind if resetting if death wasn't inevitable. Yeah, wasn't so inevitable. Yeah, I would say so as well. Just having to pick up my bro from the airport. I will be listening to your stream while driving. Alright, bet. Have a good one, Ruben, and I'll catch you in a bit. And I'm probably going to be mentioning some Baldur's Gate shit, so, you know, feel free to listen, but, all good if you can't chat. But yeah, I pretty much agree with that. I think Baldur's Gate. I think, yeah, at the moment it's kind of like if you're dead, you're dead. If you hit a stupid invisible asteroid, you're dead. Like, I think once the like, you know, all the server meshing's up and there's a lot more players, a lot more medics, and there's more than like, you know, was it 2 or 3 medic vehicles, then yeah, that's probably fine, and there's more chances of you like living longer. But at the moment, it's kind of like, oh, you hit a fucking stupid cliff while driving, unlucky, time to just respawn in Timbuktu. Like, I don't really like the idea of kind of like influencing with features you staying alive. I kind of like, I don't know. I kind of don't like, yeah, I don't want to be like effectively forced to stay alive because then I would either choose, well, I'm not going to do anything risky and I'm just going to play it safe, or 2, I'm going to be like, well, I'm not going to give a shit about this feature and I'm just going to, you know, Hail Mary, fucking crash into whatever and don't give a shit because I don't think I'm going to last long enough. That's like with anything that, yeah, I get the old infinite lives thing, but it's kind of the same with you know, you have a big ship, right? You have yourself you know, whatever, right? A C2 Hercules, and you want to fly around, do some low flying in a C2 Hercules, but then it's like a 40-minute cool like wait on fucking recooling it. Do you really want to do that anymore when you have to wait another fucking 40 minutes every single time it like crashes or whatever? That sort of shit. If it's something like stupid where it's just like waiting a really long time, or something resets for whatever reason, like for example, if I have some really high risk, you know, gear that's really hard to get, I'm probably not going to take that when flying around because I don't want to fucking lose it. And if in all honesty, I don't think we really should be able to low fly in a Centurion. Jeez, are you pessimistic? Jeez, like, who wouldn't want to low fly a C2 Hercules? But I mean, All the good low flyers do that. We're all waiting for you, Noodles. Yeah, gotta get real. Gotta really. I mean, don't you see people low flying Boeings? Come on. Why? Yeah. Okay. Nino, I got a question to ask you actually, now that you're here. What's your thoughts on Starfield? Now, okay, first things first, I'm going to be the first one to say it. They're not the same game. They're completely different targeted audience, and one is never going to replace the other game. And if you think so, you're a moron. That's not directed towards you, Noodle. That's directed to whoever fucking thinks. Because I've seen so many people say, oh, Starfield is going to, rip away Star Citizen. Star Citizen's going to be such a dead game. Haha. It's a completely different game with a completely different target. Like, you can't even fly out the atmosphere in Starfield. Let's be real here. One's a fucking single-player RPG. The other one's a simulator. You don't play GTA for, simulated driving, unlike what you're doing, like Assetto Corsa or, that sort of shit. But what's your thoughts? You interested in it? Not interested in it? Or, you pre-ordered it even? Or what's your thoughts? Just intrigued to see if it interests you as well. Haven't pre-ordered, but definitely will not pirate the game. Fair. I must admit, I think I did a stream or two ago a little bit of a rant on pre-order haters and how stupid it is hating pre-ordering. TLDR, but obviously, I'm sure you're not a pre-order hater. This isn't directed towards you, but just for anybody who's listening that missed that. But TLDR, you pre-order a game, you can still refund it within the exact same period of time as you would if you bought it on launch. So you're not missing out anything. If you, want to wait for the reviews, then don't play it the first day and play it the next day. You're still going to have the exact same amount of time. And if it doesn't interest you, still just refund it. So nothing wrong with refunding. Star Citizen is really cool for the sim part, as you mentioned, but Starfield would definitely have a better storyline. If anything, a better competitor would be Squadron 42. 100% agree. And I'm excited to see how Squadron 42 goes. I think I saw somebody mentioning how Squadron 42 might be going into beta. So I don't know the validity of that, but really cool if Squadron 42 is going into beta, and then, the whole claims that people are making about it maybe being announced at coming soon. Yeah, I know, right? In the next Star Citizen Con, whatever, Citizen Con, then that would probably be more realistic, and it might be coming out within the next 2 or so years. Or if we're lucky, close to that. Squadron 42 is actually where most of the good tech lies right now, so they'll surge. Yeah, indeed. It's like, I would be so interested to see where, like, obviously there's good reason not to do this, but if they had just ported all that interesting tech that they've done for Squadron 42 into Star Citizen, I wonder, like, how much different the game would be and, like, improved it would be. Because obviously there's so much shit. I mean, Squadron 42 is like the testing dummy. That's where it gets everything. And then some point down the line, like maybe even a year down the line, they will think about adding it into Star Citizen. So I'd be interested. I mean, all the big ships and shit are in Squadron 42 and whatnot. So I'd be interested to see how far through they are with that, actually. I'll, get myself a job and see for myself then. Make a ship. No. Star Marine was supposed to for testing, but they really forgot about that. I know. Oh, not so. No. Star Marine's the FPS game, right? I forgot what it's called, the flying one. Watching Susan grow is like watching a kid grow in adolescence. Yes, that is true. The flying one, I forgot what it's called, is like the mode. We just go around flying. That one's getting updates. And so many people are hoping, like, are wanting there to be planets. Yeah. It's not something as big as, like, you know, the name Squadron 42 or Star Citizen. It's like a sub thing, so I kind of forget sub names. But a lot of people I keep seeing are asking for, like, the ability to fly on planets, like Daymar and shit. So you can just, you know, if you want to, you know, just be, you know, chilling, going around, and not have to deal with fucking having to refly back to Daymar and wait for your stupid ship to come back again. Everyone seems to be requesting that feature, and I'd be so happy if they added that, because then I don't have to fucking wait all the time. And also, you're not having to be, like, restricted into having to stay at, what's it called? At Grimhex, albeit they're adding the new place, by the, was that Crusader, right? Orison. Yeah, hopefully we can low fly there, lol. No more 2 arrows. Yeah, indeed. 3 arrows now. But that's what I'm hoping. But they are doing a rework for 320, I think. And it seemed pretty interesting. They are, like, touching up so much. Sheesh. With, what were they touching up? They were touching up. Oh, they were touching up so much, especially, like, the ability to join friends, I think, in-game and stuff. So it's a lot better. Oh, that's right. You can join friends in a ship. So it's no more case of, like, you both have to join in your ships, and then you can, like, walk over. Now you could spawn in, like, whatever, right? And you can both man the ships. So if you spawn in, like, you know, whatever, like any 2-person ship, then you can use it. So that's pretty interesting. Flight. Oh, really? New flight model. So what is it gonna, like, ships? Oh yeah, ships were getting, like, different gravity effects or something, right? I remember hearing about that. That's gonna be interesting. There seems to be a lot coming soon. Master modes. So I don't know. There seems to be a lot of interesting stuff coming. So I was a little bit about how shit was kind of, you know, shields will be off unless we get into combat. Really? Why is that the case? I wonder. Shields will be off on. I don't know how I feel. I guess it doesn't. You don't really need to have a shield. But let's just say you crash into the ground and you have a big ship. Wouldn't the shield protect you from crashing? So now you just take hull damage straight up. It's teammates, combat, and normal flying. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how that will be interesting. I'm guessing it would potentially feel different in each mode. I think it's supposed to make running away more risky. I would like that feature more if they didn't fucking bump up the fucking times it takes to recall your stupid ships. Speed will be kept to SCM during combat mode. Really? Really? That will. The arrow would be shit. I don't know how they're going to do that. That sounds terrible to me. Oh, maybe not, because doesn't the arrow have a relatively high SCM? Or do medium ships have higher SCM? Well, because, yeah, the medium ships are pretty much useless at the moment for the most part. Like, they don't have a place. They're too you know, they're not durable enough to like tank. But they also don't like they're not fast enough at the moment to. They're not maneuverable enough to compete against the light. Arrow's pretty lackluster. Mm. That I don't know. I don't like that. The singular and only purpose of getting like a light ship is because it's light, it's fast and nimble and zippy. And now the whole purpose and livability on that is like completely taken away because they have shit all defense. Yeah, they've got decent damage, but their damage is completely irrelevant. Yeah. So I'm hoping they kind of change shit up for the better then, because if where it is now, that's going to be like the worst fucking difference ever, because you just bring the biggest ship possible pretty much and just fucking tank it, because it's not like somebody's going to be able to fly around you. Yeah, they have slow SCMs and shit, but nobody's going to be going around at like 1,000, you know, units per second or whatever. So, you know, you're going to be chill. You'll be bowling. It's so easy to trace, which I think, you know, having defenses like the is it life sim or is it fucking rules sim? Jesus. That sounds terrible. I can't see a good thing out of that at all. That's like, all that does is it completely changes the meta and it completely changes how the game's meant to play. Gotta learn PvP. Oh, yeah, I figure. I just don't see how that's beneficial. I kind of like the ability to go around and shoot anything. Can always run from the fight. Yeah. But I think the ability to run from a fight just makes sense. Okay, so you got two people, right? You got cops chasing, you know, bank robbers, right? Bank robbers are trying to shoot back while they're running, and they're just like, I can't shoot anymore. And then the runaway driver's just like, why can't you shoot? Dude, shoot at the cops. They're chasing after us. Dude, I can't shoot while I'm trying to fly away. We're fleeing right now. This is not allowed. Only if we choose to stop and fight the police can we therefore shoot back at the police. That's, I don't know. I don't see the fucking point in that. That seems so stupid. That's such a stupid rule. I mean, what's next? Oh, okay. You can only move 8 units before you have to end your turn in a fight and wait for the next player to make their turn. Oh, that's gonna be terrible. I don't know. I don't like that at all. I really dislike that. I mean, we gotta wait for it to get released first, but on paper, I can't see how that's gonna be good. I think that's just restrictions for having restrictions. Of course, you mentioned D&D. I still hate fucking turn-based shit, dude. But it's not just D&D. There's so many games that do it. I mean, the biggest game that I fucking hate is XCOM. Not the biggest game that I hate, but XCOM just ingrained pain into my head from turn-based combat. Fucking moron was right in front of me, and I had to sit and watch him kill me because it wasn't my fucking turn. Gives QT Jam as a roll for lol. It gives them a roll, But I don't know. I still feel like they're fine. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like pointless, but you know, in a group of like 2 or 3 people that ambush you, like a group of pirates, it's viable, right? I don't see how it's gonna be any less viable or any more viable, really. I mean, it's just gonna make solo QT jamming a bit more viable, but you would never do that anyway because that shit's weak as fuck. I don't know. I don't like that idea. I just dislike that inherently. I think it's just adding. I think to me, here's the thing. I don't like when something's free and then people add restrictions to it. You know what I mean? I guess it is dependent on how people implement it, but for me, I don't like it. Head to head might be able to joust while switching to fast mode. I don't know. Kind of like with Minecraft, right? I used to play back in the old days when you didn't have like a stamina bar, and then they add the stamina bar, and it's like, oh, you know, you need to eat food constantly to have stamina. So it's not even a case of just, you know, don't take any damage. Now it's a case of, oh, you constantly need food, and food's such a big worry at the start of a game because you need enough to deal with your stamina, or else you're just gonna die. It's like a constant source of shit. I mean, I kind of liked the ability to just not have to worry about stamina bars and shit. DayZ in a nutshell, yeah. So I that was like arguably I think one of my most hated updates to Minecraft, especially now everything I can never come back into Minecraft and keep up with it because now everything's just like there's so much every single time you play Minecraft, assuming you're not playing it like consistently, it's this the game's almost a different game, right? You've got like everything's more harder, not necessarily harder, but it's kind of like, oh, you know, you wanted to go to this place. By the way, now you need to get these resources, or hey, you wanted this resource, well now you need a whole bunch of extra resources now, to achieve it. And it's not a case of oh, you know, it's just like they're adding a lot of shit to Minecraft to make it. You know, the game wasn't necessarily. The game was never meant to be realistic. That was never the point of the game. But now they're just trying to add more annoyance and realism into it when it's kind of like the game was never targeted towards realistic game. You know, you if you can't spam your mouse button, you have to wait. Otherwise, it doesn't do as much damage. I mean, come on. Certain someone we know testing the master modes right now. Hey yo. Interested to see what his opinion will be. Yeah. Anywho, what else did I want to talk about? I'm just gonna bring up my shit. I'll quickly move the screen, so why don't I? First things first, Overwatch 2 is going to be on Steam tomorrow, so anybody who's interested in Overwatch, be excited. But it's the exact same game, and it's still fucking scamming people, so I don't know. I preloaded it simply because I had it installed already, so I thought might as well. Yeah, it's on Steam. Blizzard is finally suscepting to it. Hey me, being a literal menace. So yeah, Blizzard. Funny thing I noticed, Call of Duty completely changed its name. So it's now Call of Duty, not Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is so weird. Will I even play? A little bit. And it's got mixed reviews. I don't know why it's called Call of Duty. It's not even Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So now it's been renamed to Call of Duty HQ. And you know what the funniest thing is? Call of Duty. They go from a mixed review, right? And you got Modern Warfare. Now it's just Call of Duty HQ, which is fucking moronic. What? And you go look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, because there's a separate thing, which is the exact same thing. Modern Warfare 2, which is the exact same thing. Fucking overwhelmingly negative. 13% with only 900 reviews. What a joke. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Don't question. There's singular that's that positive. Oh, it's so, what are they doing? I don't know why they made it separate. So that's 120. Now Call of Duty is, it doesn't exist. There's Modern Warfare 2, and they've made Warzone 2 separate, which is mostly fucking negative. Wait, so this is a separate game. But do they have to be installed together? They use ChatGPT to make the game, probably. My dog became racist and bit my balls 5 stars. Oh no. Jesus. 27%? No, I take that back. Oh, honestly. I disliked the game. Can I say? Oh, it's... Okay, I won't install it on Steam just in case it fucks with my internet. I'm gonna need to check this back, actually. Speaking of that GPU shortage. I heard about that. I'm intrigued to see how that goes. I'm glad I got my 4080 then. And you've got your new GPU as well, so that's good. Before the prices fucking ramp up. But, ugh. So it's... I just hate that. That's so stupid. Very, very lucky indeed. So, Modern Warfare is a separate thing, but it's still conjoined into the same fucking game. Here's the thing. I hate Warzone. I've played it like 1 or 2 games. Ayo. I'm still just ranting away, Ruben. You're not missing anything. Let's put it that way. I don't want to... Here's the thing. I hate Warzone because every single time I want to install a fucking Call of Duty title, I got to install an extra, like, 60 gigabytes. Yeah, I would agree with that. An extra 60 gigabytes of shit I'm never going to touch. I don't want to have to install Warzone. You're forced to install Warzone. Unless they've changed it. Which is so annoying. So, if it was a separate title, I would be happy. You don't want to know how happy I'd be. But no. They make it a separate page, but not a separate title. Which is so fucking annoying. It would be easier as well. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because the new pages, you've got like a whole bunch of extra things. You have to go through so many different menus and everything. I don't know, it's terrible. Yeah, I agree. Division's stupid like that. I don't know. I don't really like Battle Royales anyway, but just having to install a whole bunch of maps and shit for no fucking purpose and extra items that I would never see is just such a waste. Like they don't really want to do paperwork, honestly. You know what's a whole lot of fucking shit? Literally everyone. Both of these are overwhelmingly negative. Modern Warfare 3 could be bringing back the greatest mission ever.
We don't know his name.
Money.
Which one's that? I think I finished Modern Warfare 3. Was that the one where there's a whole as nuke? No, this one was the Modern Warfare. No, I don't think they'll do narration. That would be interesting though. I think I finished it on my PS3, Modern Warfare 3. So this one's Modern Warfare 2. But it's now just called Call of Duty, which is the most fucking shite thing ever. That's like the most Google, like, you know, I don't know what every company's doing these days. It's not, the next title of the series. It's just, this is the game. You know, completely ignoring the fact that there are other games that exist. You're missing the brand symbol. Go say that part too. Oh man. Nah, need to find the video. It's basically confirming it. I will be happy if that's confirming it. As controversial as No Rushing was, and it is a good mission. I mean, it was kind of weird. Like, not good in the sense of you going around murdering people in an airport. But it was, like, one of the most hardest hitting missions in like, all of gaming. It's one of the ones that make you go, ooh, shit. Like, that's one of the missions that you're either like, yay, I'm mowing down people, or you're just like, wow, this is really fucked up. All these shooter games are just fucked up. But not, like, in a bad sense. Like, I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, making you aware of this sort of shit from the first. Whoop whoop. So, yeah. That's interesting. I didn't think they would do that because, you know, with all the shit happening these days and being very, what's the word? Taking away a lot of shit out of older games. Without any controversial takes. I didn't think they would include that. But I'm pretty happy if they are. Forgot COD, play Stalker instead. Still gotta install Stalker, but I have... I'm not even playing Star Citizen, let alone Stalker. They'll probably have an option to skip. Yeah, they probably would. I am hoping it's better than... I didn't like Modern Warfare 2 Remake. I liked 1 to an extent. I just found it too, like, unforgiving. Like, 2 shots you're dead. It's a lot more realistic and down to earth than what Call of Duty ever has been, really. Like, people say, oh, Modern Warfare 2 is going back to the old Modern Warfares. Because people are like, ugh, about, you know, Cold War, when Cold War is realistically the closest to the other ones, and these ones are going off on their own tangent. It's just not Call of Duty. All it is it's trying to go for a Milsim kind of vibe while being the complete opposite kind of game to a Milsim. It's like trying to take things from, like, you know, Insurgency and shit like that. That I'm just like, I get it, but I feel like, yeah, the exosuits. Well, back in, like, Cold War, you could almost do some of that shit. So, I don't know. Now everything just feels heavy and grounded, which I don't really like. For a game that's like a fast-paced, you know, CQB kind of shit. Yeah, what else did I want to say? You know, a game that's fallen off when there's a mobile version of it. Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up. Another thing to bring up that I was going to talk briefly on stream, as the Rubux has found out, because he didn't know. Atlas Fallen is out today, so any of you guys who are interested in Atlas Fallen, it's out. It was released today. Whoa. I don't know if this is, like, too small because, like, the resolution and compression and shit. The white box around the image isn't actually centered. It's a little bit to the left. Not MMO. It's a single player. The best way I would describe it would be Forspoken, except a lot of people describe it Forspoken without the shitty main character, but now the main character is boring and has a gauntlet. I would definitely say it's very Forspoken-y, but with a... It's like if you stick Forspoken and what's the game? Monster Hunter. Co-op as well. It is co-op, yeah. Forspoken and Monster Hunter, which Monster Hunter is a very popular game. Monster Hunter World. well, not necessarily world, it doesn't have to be world, but Monster Hunter's a pretty big one. Jeez, that's a lot of things. So yeah, you stick them two together, it's pretty much what it is. Co-op story game. Wow. Can't really say that either, because the story is kind of like, from what I've heard from reviews, at the start of the game, they kind of focus on the story, and then, like, the middle end, the story is kind of like a secondary focus. It's really weird. And so it's not really as consistent in that regard. It's not like either a story game or a not story focused game. It's like tries to have a story and then it kind of decides not to. But I haven't played it myself, so I can't make too many assumptions, but that's just from what I've heard. It's basically Forspoken, but Atlas Fallen knows what it wants to be. I don't know if it still really knows what it wants to be. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but... Wait, what? Oh, that must be a glitch on Steam. It says it's got 3 user reviews, but I can count more than 3, and I looked before and it had like 64 reviews, so there must be a bug on Steam's regard. Because I'm like, no way there's 3 reviews. I looked at this before, unless those were bot reviews or something. That's like 3 to me. Yeah. Maybe 3 positive ones. No, there's more than 3 positive ones. So I'm not sure. Regardless, I don't know. It looks like an interesting game. Probably not my kind of game. Alice, no. Forspoken never interested me. It's got a 7 on IGN if that helps. Yeah. Forspoken looks like such a shit game. It's like, you see a lot of open world games that like completely ignore the interest of open world. Oops. Like, Elden Ring is like the perfect game for exploration in terms of open world. If you want to explore shit, it subtly directs you to places without telling you where to go. It's like a C. My parent would never be disappointed if I got a C. Yeah. And then it doesn't have like, you know, a lot of these sorts of games don't have like good interactions with the NPCs. The NPCs aren't believable. You don't feel like you're there, yada yada. So they don't focus on that. So it's like, why are they open world? What's the point of them being open world? I like open world games. I would argue open world games are like my favorite kind of game. But it's kind of like, why be open world if you're not adding anything to it? A lot of it, like, Forspoken, terrible open world. Like, how you can surf anywhere. I think that's like one of the more interesting things of the game. That's what kind of drew me to it. But not sure. But yeah, I don't know. I think for it to be open world, it needs to be engaging. But so many games these days, like, I'm not calling out this game at all. I'm not calling out only Cyberpunk. I'm not calling out even Fallen Order. I do call out Fallen Order for being shite, but I'm not calling it out in this regard. I'm just more meaning like so many games these days are open world, but they don't add anything to make it interesting. Like, what the fuck is the point in having a whole massive world of just pure nothing? Like, as we can see here, yeah, it seems interesting. Nothing's fucking happening. Now there's some random enemies that appear out of nowhere, and they seem like just fucking nothing mobs that hold no real substance and meaning to it. I'm not paying any attention, but, you know, did they need to be there? What's the point of having them there? Have a more in-depth thought on it when I played a bit more, yeah. You could make a video on it. That'd be interesting. New video that you could do. Video idea. Because I would assume there's not too many videos on it. Does the tree making when it falls? No one is around. Good idea. Yeah. So I don't know. Definitely not my kind of game. But I'm interested. I don't know. I just think there's some parts to that, like, that all means that there's no like thing at Atlas Fallen. If you like Atlas Fallen, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't think I either like it nor dislike it. I think to me it's just an average. It's okay. I wouldn't put $80 on it myself, as it's not something that overly interests me. But if for $25, I'd probably pick it up and try it. Takes about 10 to 12 hours to complete. So I think it's a little bit out of the price range for what I'd be at all willing to spend. And last thing I wanted to talk about, any game release at the moment feels overshadowed by Baldur's Gate. Yes, that's the next thing I wanted to talk about. I have a controversial opinion on Baldur's Gate. I purchased it. I've put about 11 hours into it. I would not say that's entirely true. I have left it open a little bit in the background a couple times. For whatever reason, I might be doing jobs. I might be, eating dinner. Generally, I close shit if I'm eating dinner, but I can't remember if I have. I might have been doing something. I might have just been chatting to someone. I know I was talking to one of my mates while I had opened the background. I wasn't actually interacting with the game. But I've gotten to the point where I'll say, I don't know if I'm at the end of chapter 1 or like nearing the end, but you're supposed to, you got a disease, tadpoles in your eye, effectively. It's not a spoiler, that's the first thing you see. And then effectively, you go to find some like druid to heal you. And I've found the druid. The guy's just like, I'll help you, but I need to kill some people. And so I'm just trying to get through killing the people, and I thought I killed them. I'm like, oh, let's go, we can finally leave now. And because I wiped out fucking 20, 25 fucking enemies, and I'm pretty much dead because the game's not really that kind of game. And then it turns out there's actually like full-on bosses that you have to find and kill. I'm just like, oh. Just by that quick explanation, I think you can tell that I have opinions on it. I think my ultimate opinion is it's a very good game. It's had the best launch in this whole year. It's got a better launch than even the last what's it called, the Zelda and shit. I would say I even have a feeling like there's gonna be more people interested in its Divinity, but better. Yeah, literally made by the same people. So yeah. I would say it might even it might challenge The Legend of Zelda, which will be interesting. I think that's not an overly controversial opinion though. I've seen a lot of people stating that as well. But here's my things. I love RPG games. Okay? That's what I'm going to state first. We look at my top played games here. Warframe, RPG game, effectively. Paladins, not at all. Blender, not even a game. GTA, role-playing game, effectively. Forza, not at all. No. Cyberpunk, role-playing. Battlefield, not at all. Witcher, role-playing. I think you get the picture here. Role-playing fucking games. I love myself my role-playing games. My favorite game, Witcher, Cyberpunk, those are role-playing games, right? So it's safe to say I like role-playing games. What's arguably the worst, least hated fucking type of game for me? Like fucking turn, you got the fucking turn-based combat. I despise turn-based combat with a passion. Don't matter if it's D&D, don't matter if it's fucking XCOM, don't matter if it's yada yada. I am an RPG fan, but I just despise turn-based combat. I think the only real reason that you should have turn-based combat is if it's a fucking board game. I don't see a reason to have, turn-based combat. I can understand pausing in combat, something like, imagine Witcher turn-based game. Arguably there is Gwent, but that's a card game. And like I said, the only thing that I can think of that's, sort of makes sense to me would be like those sorts of cardboard games. So you got Dragon Age, right? You can pause in that combat. To me, fair enough, right? You can pause in combat, that's sure. It's literally, they've effectively gotten the rights from the people who made D&D to make it. So, but I've also never played D&D, and I never could play D&D, I don't think. I can't do turn-based. I had a chat to Amy about this. Yeah, but I don't. Here's the thing. this is per person. I hate how it auto plays fucking videos. How do I turn that off? Autoplay. There we go. I think to me, too impatient basically. No, not at all impatient. Not at all. To me, I find the biggest and most important part to a game really is immersion. I think if a game can't immerse you, it's not a good game. Controversial. Can't sit through some movies. I can sit through pretty much any movie as long as there's like something fucking happening. But it's like literally nothing and it's just watching like fucking, you know, screensaver kind of type of shit. I can't sit through that, okay? Just get an ultra wide makes every game immersive. Yeah. Yeah. But I think every game has to be immersive. I think that's, to me, something that is a necessity in a game. And I think that's one of the most important factors in a game, right? You name a game that's not immersive that is like a contender for anything, right? It's really hard. Now, a game being immersive does not need to be a simulator. It doesn't need to have good-looking graphics. It doesn't need to have the world's greatest story, right? That's not what immersion is by, you know, definition. Immersion is something that, you know, just makes you interested. You feel like you're there. You're fucking like, you know, you're focused and you're there. If you are not immersed, you just feel like you're just like, wow, shit. I'm sitting at my fucking computer, moving my fucking mouse, touching my keyboard, doing nothing, right? So that's why I think immersion is one of the most important things in the, you know, a game. That's why do you not read a book, right? There's games that are made off of books, you know? So why would you watch a movie over a book? The book will have more information, more stuff like that. It's longer, shit like that. Because you want to visualize it. You want to feel like you're there, you know? Why do you want to play a game, you know? You want to feel like you're there. You want to do it, you know? Why don't you go around shooting people like you do in GTA? It's legal. How can you do it? The immersion's fucking there in GTA and shit like that. Like, to me, I think that's important for a game. It keeps your interest. Story is important, but story, I think, relates to immersion. I think, you know, if you have good visuals, but a shit story, you know, fucking Forspoken, literally, the shittiest story, pretty much. Good looking graphics, let's be honest here. It so draws you away, and you're not immersed anymore. That's where I think it relays back to immersion. And to me, this is not an immersion breaker, but to me, turn-based breaks the immersion. But that doesn't mean that for everybody, turn-based combat breaks their immersion. That's only for me. Okay? So that's not like a generalized opinion that I think everybody should believe in. That's only for me. So, like I was saying, how, to me, the most important factor for a game, and I think for, you know, the most important thing to focus on in a game when making it is immersion. Obviously, you're not catering to all players. And there's a lot of players that enjoy turn-based combat and will primarily play turn-based combat, and it immerses them fine. Plenty fine. But to me, whenever I'm waiting, sitting for my next turn, you know, I'm going to be like, oh shit, I'm sitting and waiting. I might as well grab some snacks. I might as well fucking do that. I might as well do that. It's kind of like an ad, you know? Every single time I'm waiting for something to happen, it's like having an ad in like a fucking, you know, your video that you're watching. Or show you're watching. Because it's like, a lot of that sort of shit, if it's happening at the same time as you're doing shit, I could pretty much. You know, if nothing's fucking, like, you know, if I'm sitting and waiting, why can't that shit be doing? I think, to me, what benefit do you have in turn-based that you can't achieve in real time? There's very few games that it overly makes sense to have turn-based. This game doesn't need to be turn-based. They've just revolved some things around turn-based. XCOM, does it need to be turn-based? No, it doesn't need to be turn-based. From a, you know, XCOM is effectively, yeah, Pokemon is a turn-based legend. Yeah, I think Pokemon is arguably one of, if not the most prevalent, known, biggest turn-based game. Once again, I don't see it needing to have turn-based. They've actually released a couple non-turn-based Pokemons, albeit not sitting under the main franchise. It's kind of like a subsection. You can get them on like the 3DS and stuff like that. I used to really enjoy that one. It's like the game doesn't need to be turn-based. That's just a feature that they added. So, to me, turn-based combat is a deal breaker. Doesn't mean a game can't be good because it's turn-based. I have played a shit ton of Pokemons, right? I think I've finished Alpha Sapphire. I finished a mod. I'm not sure if any of you guys will know. I think it's something Platinum. It's not obviously Platinum, you know, but it's effectively a mod of, I think, all of the games up until Sapphire and Ruby combined. So it's got all of the maps, it's got all of the Pokemon from all of those codexes and shit, all combined into like a fucking 30, 40 hour story or something. It was like one of the greatest Pokemon mods from whenever I did play it, at least. It was, you know, I kind of just APK'd it, got onto my fucking, you know, you get the emulator and put it on my phone and shit. Played it back then. On my old iPod Touch when that was the thing, but it was one of the biggest Pokemon modded games there were at the time. Played through that one, but I have played a lot of it and gone through a lot of them. I have fucking, you know, I've got the chip for, I think it's Sun and Moon. I think I got Moon. And yeah, I've played through all of the old ones, really. Not all of not played through them all, but I played them all for a portion, a couple hours each, I think. So, I like Pokemon, and I don't think it overly kills me that it's turn-based, but I think it's how they apply it, and it doesn't make it a bad game. I just don't think it's as fun as it could have been if it wasn't turn-based. Albeit, I think at that point in time, it was more of a restriction. You know, they might have had to make it turn-based at the time more so than anything, because it is a fucking old-ass game. Maybe not a restriction, but for ease. I'm not actually sure why they made it turn-based, but yeah. So I think, to me, turn-based combat is a deal breaker. I think no game needs to be turn-based unless it's, yeah, I don't think really any game needs to be turn-based. I think it's just, you know, this game is literally Dragon Age, right? It's effectively the exact same game as Dragon Age. Not effectively, but you sort of know what I mean if you guys have ever played Dragon Age. Dragon Age is not turn-based, and it works perfectly fine. If you're ever caught and like too much shit's going on, you can pause the game at any point, and it's like, you know, you can use your abilities, drink food and stuff, and it preps it so whenever you unpause, all those abilities and shit happens. So it's like, if you're getting caught up with too much shit happening, always pause the game. So, you know, if you know, sometimes there could be thoughts on Human Farm Re. I've never played that shit. I've never heard of it. Is that a real thing? Human. Oh, I'm not clicking into that. Holy moly. Trying to scam me or something? It's for after stream. Jeez. Should know that. I can tell from the thing. Okay. So after a little turn-based rant, I do not think it's a bad game. I think it's a really good game. It's, like I mentioned before, I even ranted at all, I think it was the best launch at all of the year. I think it is one of the greatest games of the year. And I think it's going to be a very good contender and potentially win Game of the Year, albeit I still think Starfield might have the upper hand here, assuming Starfield doesn't have a shite launch. But there's still a couple gripes I have with it. I think the game is weird in terms of how they... What's the word? It's... The difficulty is really off. At the start of the game, it's pretty simple and easy. And then, as soon as you go to do you know, your first main quest. You go to help this guy, and you're shoved in a goblin camp. There was a fucking thing. I was like level 3 or whatever characters, which I, you know, done pretty much everything it was telling me to do so far. It was like two-shotting half my fucking party. And I'm like, car battery just went flat. Seriously. Like, seriously, fully flat. Oh, shit. That's fucking horrible. It's fucking 8:45. It will be black outside. Why are you even picking up your brother? Okay, side note, before I continue. Why are you even picking up your brother? I can't even remember why you're picking up. You got socks and a carpet now. Yeah, you got a balloon and just rub it on your head. He's in Auckland, so is my parents. Oh, your whole family's in Auckland. Oh. Shit. So what, are you like waiting at the airport where it's like, please don't park here for too long, and you're sitting there with like no fucking battery? Shit. Oh, that's gonna be a real bitch. How did it run out of battery? That's so random. Yeah. Because when you drive your car, it regenerates the battery. That's what your alternator does, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. So it's just really like your battery, assuming you're driving it and not sitting in the car every single fucking day, you know, with your music on while you're not driving or anything. Or, you know, watching movies on your home fucking display on your car, which obviously your car doesn't really. You wouldn't do that on your one, would you, Ruben? Um, it's just really weird to run out of battery unless your alternator dies and it's not serviced and shit like that. Which reminds me, I need to get a new warranty fitness for my car. But yeah, that's just really unusual. That's fucking shite. Best of luck there, Ruben. Uh, shit. But yeah, back on the. I don't know. I don't know how to go back into Baldur's Gate after that, but yeah, the difficulty is really fucked. There was this thing that was like two-shotting my teammates. At no point, and bear in mind, I'm on the easiest difficulty. Why the fuck can there be a thing that two-shots me at the start of a game? There were like 20 enemies and 4 of me, and they were like the same fucking level as me. I wouldn't say under-leveled because I've done every single. Normal should be one shot. Yeah. And it's not even like, here's the thing. This is why I dislike turn-based. It's not skill, okay? Turn-based completely gets rid of the whole point of skill. This is one of the reasons why I hate it. There's no skill. There's no improvement over time in your ability. Realistically, it's just because, you know, you play Battlefield, right? Shit's hard at the start. As you get better at aiming and as you get better at knowing the maps, then you know how to fucking beat bitches. You know what I mean? You play The Witcher, you know, turn-based with Batman. The more you know, the better you are. But there's just not really. It's just kind of like, you can sort of know a little bit. You can sort of know where the enemies are, you know, what special things you can do. But 20 enemies against 3 fucking people that are underleveled as shit and has only really fought a handful of times. It doesn't matter how many times you verse them. Unless you, like, no-life it and keep retrying the same mission, you're just never going to fucking win. Like, there's some things that are just insane. That's not a thing for everything. You're oh shit. Are you like in the road? Like surely you're not stopped, right? Like you're paused. Like I don't know. Are you at a stoplight or like what? Where are you? That's not good, Ruben. Maybe the Prem machine might need a bit of an upgrade. Yeah. Your Spitfire Square, really? Well, I guess it's not too bad being at Spitfire Square. There should be a lot of cars, right? There's no one, really? Your parents should have called themselves a fucking Uber or something, or a taxi. That's shitty. I'm surprised. Spitfire Square, whenever I go, is fucking packed. Even at like late at night when I have to pick up my parents from the airport as well, because that fucking happens often. So that's it. Yeah, yeah. Uber, I need you to jump my fucking car, please, dude. Parents are they're still in Auckland, so you're just picking up your brother. Why didn't he just pick up an Uber? They come back tomorrow. Oh god. Well, you can tell them they're gonna have to pick up an Uber because your car's got no fucking battery. When was the last time was your car? When was the last time? Yeah, weird. That's really weird. Uber Tarangio. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Expensive probably would be. Uber's expensive here regardless. I don't know, that's kind of shit that you're just stranded there. No, not in the. He's by the. There are stores, but I think they would be closed because it's about 9 o'clock by now. Sitting here freezing. I would offer to jump your car, but I don't have any jump cables or anything like that. I don't think we have anything for jumping. Technically, if you had a clutch, you could actually full on, like, use your arms. If you had a clutch, there's a couple times, yeah. Because there are a couple of times where we had a big truck at work that like the battery just died, and same with like we had a car which was manual as well, and you just you do the clutch and you get somebody to push it down a hill or whatever, and as it does that, it kind of generates with the alternator, assuming it's working, and you can sort of sometimes like start the car once it gets going a little bit, but showing it in neutral and shit, and trying to start it as it moving, but it's not manual. And I don't know how to jumpstart fucking in that regard. An automatic, because it doesn't really work like that. I doubt that would work in an automatic. And Spitfire Square is fucking flat anyway, so it's not like you're gonna get any momentum to where we can't punch batteries and transfer energy. Don't even know how it happened. I was just sitting here vibing. Well, with the new LK99 superconductor that doesn't require really cold or really high pressure, you'll have infinite energy and your battery won't run out. But that only just got discovered like a week ago or whatever. So, not viable for the Premio yet. Soon about. It weren't even there for long, so it's not like it should have ran out. That's weird. How long till your brother was meant to get to the airport? I've gotten completely sidetracked, but it's worth it. This is just weird. my music going. That's really fucking annoying. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because no matter what, you can't fucking change shit, right? You know what I mean? That's just really fucking annoying, though. I feel like that's something you would know. The only thing would be, like, me, you know what I mean? Because my car's got automatic lights, they're just fucking there automatically there. Well, yeah, I can obviously turn off that, but I leave it automatic. It was already going bad before you sat there. Yeah, that's the only other thing. It is a Toyota Premio, like 2005 or something. Ah, 2004, close enough. Toyota. Okay, okay. Japanese cars here, Noodle, is like the biggest thing you'll find because the Primo built. EU cars are expensive, albeit I have an EU car. American cars are useless because as soon as you have a fucking corner, an American car's pretty much fucking useless. So, and potholes. So they should be indestructible. That's the thing. So, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, so JDM cars here are a fucking thing. Fords were found on road dead. Yeah, I'll wait till you find the fucking Mustangs, you know what I mean? The crowd killers. There's the, yeah, the singular only Toyota that's decided to just cock itself. That's a real shitter. Decided to be there. The steering fluid still good. Yeah, is your blinker fluid going? Power steering? Yeah, that's a good question. Blinker fluid. Think so, yeah. I'm guessing you're just like, you know, trying to do the ignition and it's going, you know, not actually starting. Air has power steering above alt, so when that leaks, it takes out the bro. Help has arrived. Oh, yep. Alright, have a good one, dude. Hope that helps, but don't let it scare you. Yeah. Parents have flown back from Auckland already. No. Best of luck, Ruben. I guess I'll continue along with my shit. Yeah, so Baldur's Gate, would I recommend it? I think it will only interest you if you are, like me, super interested in RPG games, or you like D&D. If you don't like D&D, and you don't like RPG games that have, you know, choices matter, stuff like, you know, Red Dead Redemption sorta does, and Witcher and that sort of stuff. But if you're used to playing, you're like, I like RPG games, and then you play, like, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla or something, shut the fuck up, then, you know, I wouldn't recommend it. The only reason I can bear the game and find it good fun to an extent and interesting is the RPG aspects. The story is very good. The choices are very good. I think there's just a lot of shit that's stupid. It's like, you know, every single time you need to do something, you gotta roll dice, you know? You wanna, you know, influence somebody or something, you gotta roll dice. Now you could be like, oh, but whenever you do that shit in real life, everything's like a roll of the dice. You never know if somebody's gonna be good or not. You know, that's to an extent true, but you get better as time goes, you know? It's like, if you want to be a salesman and you, from the get-go, try to sell something, you're gonna be shit. If you've been a salesman for 3 fucking years, chances are you're gonna be a good salesman. That's why I don't like the roll of the dice shit, because as you progress and as you become more I guess, proficient in something, you are just generally better. That's why roller dice makes sense for like the starter shit, but later on, it doesn't make sense. So like something like how Skyrim, adds that sort of shit. Like, Skyrim, you want to pickpocket someone, is it gonna work? Maybe, maybe not. But as you get better and you practice your pickpocketing and your stealth and your, that sort of shit, you're gonna get better because proficient. The more you do something, the better you get. So I don't like that. I know it's D&D, and this is just my, thought. Okay. Besides the fact of D&D and Baldur's Gate and anything, this is my thought on games and my thought on the features. Do I think that this necessarily has to be a changed game and it has to be to my thoughts? No, but this would be what I think would be a better game for me, okay? There's already 800,000 people playing Baldur's Gate at one time concurrently. It's safe to assume that people like the game and they like it for what it is. They like D&D and they like shit. And I'm happy for them that this is like the perfect game for them. This to me is like what I would like to see, and maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't agree. And it's not targeted for people like me who like fucking real-time shit, But I think to me, it makes more sense to have something like Skyrim feature in that regard, where proficiency with, improvement and knowledge and, stuff like that. Now, I haven't played the game enough to know if there is like things to get better at rolling as you progress. I would assume not, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just I generally have a pretty bad luck in that sort of shit. So oftentimes I fail the roll and I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? I like skill, as I mentioned before. There is no skill involved in luck. Luck is pure luck. And it's like based on your stats. So maybe you're good at one thing. Doesn't matter how good you are at talking. There's some things you're just never going to be good at in that regard. And I'm just like, ugh. Does it go against your dexterity, your strength? Does it go against your, charisma, your wisdom, intelligence, those stats? They're all completely different stats for completely different things. I don't like that. The combat, it becomes more of a strategy game. I think strategy games are fun, but I don't think it's the kind of game that I like. If I'm playing a strategy game, I like something that's more your back, if you know what I mean. So I don't know if you guys have ever played Total War or, Total War I think is a perfectly good game. That's the one turn-based game, Slay the Spire. I've never played Slay the Spire. I do own it though. But Total War, to me, is like the perfect example of turn-based combat. Not turn-based combat, it's not turn-based combat at all. It's real-time combat, but it's the perfect use of turn-based, For anything that's like, you're moving an army. Moving an army would never be like, you just gotta, it's there instantly. It takes time. So turn-based combat just makes sense to me. Not combat, a turn-based nature of it. But as soon as you go into combat, it's completely real-time. And to me, that's the perfect... that's perfect for me because for anything that requires skill and knowledge and, commanding units, it's all real time. I need to send units there and I'm trying to flank them. I can make changes any instant, every instant I'm constantly changing my army, making it so I can ambush the enemy, move my troops behind, shit like that. It's so much better in the sense of it's not now, okay, well now I gotta wait to see what the enemy's doing and wait for their turn. You can't really predict what an enemy's going to do in a turn-based combat game because the enemy's just going to do whatever the fuck they want. I mean, yeah, you're versing an AI, but it's not predictable at all. Some enemies will just charge you. Some enemies are just going to hide. I had some guy that was fucking hiding. I had no fucking clue. I literally got stuck to the point where there's somebody in a wall behind me, saw me kill some guys. Then now I had to wait about a fucking 5 or 10 turns of myself walking all my fucking units, my squad, to that one fucking guy that was stupid and fucking all good. Have a good one, Noodle, for whatever you're doing. And I had to sit and wait like 5-10 turns of constantly just moving my troops, relaying them to that one fucking unit that saw me through behind a wall. Like, that's fucking stupid. Okay? That was so annoying. If it wasn't turn-based and I could just walk there and then get back into the turn-based, that wouldn't have been as painful. it was just painful having to spend so many fucking turns just having to walk there when there was no reason to. Homie wasn't even attacking me. Well, he attacked me for a bit, but about 5 or 10 turns before he could fucking attack me because I was the other side of a fucking wall. So, bit of shit like that I'm just like, bit of gripe. I don't like turn-based, and I've made it pretty notable, but I think it's a good game, and if it, at any point it interests you, I think you should purchase it. I think it's $100, which is expensive as shit, and it is a AAA game, but you see all these games coming out $120, $115, $130. It's so much better value than those games. It's like the story is like 70 fucking hours long, let alone doing everything. Like, in terms of my RPG open world-ish kind of, fantasy, not fantasies, but, enjoyment, like what I like out of games, that's perfect, dude. I love games that are long and have a really good story that, there's so much, discrepancies, like, depending on what you're doing. If you have somebody naked, it'll be like, why is that character naked? Like, what? How does the fucking character know? Like, obviously they've done that, but it's kind of like, no, I haven't experienced that, but I read that on fucking Twitter, that there's that sort of shit. You can push people off cliffs and shit, so you don't have to deal with them, albeit you can't pick up their loot, so is it, worth it doing that, depending on what the character is. It's got detail, yeah, and I like detail. I think detail is something that we don't see enough of in RPGs. It's got more detail than Witcher in that regard. The Witcher's nowhere near that detailed, and I would love, to an extent, Witcher to be that detailed. I don't think I would like it to be that detailed. I think there's some things that are like, I don't like everyone judging every single action I make. In there, it's a little bit too judgmental. Like, I will add a character to my party, then some guy will just be like, I fucking hate you. Like, there's this person, Shadow something, whatever. I don't know. She's a clerk. She's like one of the first characters you meet. And she just keeps fucking going, oh, I hate this fucking orc. Like, what a stupid orc. And then there's some guy that this guy Gale, who you have to feed fucking rare loot to, which is so annoying. I hate the idea of having to feed rare loot to him, but he's the only sorcerer that I have. So until I get another sorcerer, I'm not fucking eating him. Or ranger or whatever. But now she's just like, oh, why are you giving him fucking, fucking your real loot? That's worth, is it really worth giving him that? I don't think it's worth it. And she's judging him, and I'm just like, oh my god, she's judging every single fucking thing that I have to do. I have to feed him shit, because otherwise he's gonna fucking pop or something. I don't know, he keeps saying this, oh, if I don't do shit, bad things gonna happen, you don't want that to happen. And I'm just like, I did a little bit of research, apparently it is bad if you don't, but I also don't want, I don't need somebody judging me because I'm effectively forced my hand into fucking help, feeding him shit. So, but I think, I think it's good to have games like that. There's not been games that are that in-depth for a very long time. And I really like it. I think there's like something like 1,000 or something different endings, and I love that. I love games with different endings, multi-choice and shit like that. Maybe not 1,000. I think I like games where you can still replicate an ending. So it's like, 5, 10, 15, 20 endings, sure. I think 1,000's too many for me to be perfect. But don't take that as me being too critical. Like, that's me being, like, extra ultimate what I want, okay? I would much rather have, 1,000 endings than have one ending and it's fucking dog shite, okay? Like, pretty much every other fucking RPG these days. Which I hate that sort of shit. So, don't take that as, like, that's me being extra critiquey. I much prefer that over pretty much the last shit that's been coming, the half the shit that comes out these days. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Do I like the game? Yeah, I like the game, but there's some gripes that I have with it that completely make me go, oh, You know, as long as I'm not, stuck in combat and it's like stupid combat, if it's just like chill combat where there's like, maybe like 5-10 enemies, fine, and they're not like completely broken enemies, fine. I like that, right? That's like chill. I can kind of just meander, mull around, kill them when you've got enemies that are higher level than you, yet according to like the story and the way the missions are given out, I don't run into random enemies, and I'm not leveling myself. I think I should be. It's kind of like if there's 4 enemies and they're the same level as you, and you've got 4 teammates, perfect. If there's, they're a little bit lower level than you, and there's maybe like 6, 7, maybe 8 enemies, that's fine. But when there's like 10, almost 15 enemies, and you can't, and they're like the same level as you, maybe some of them are a little like you're level 3, level 2, and they're a higher level than them, really, a lot of them. That makes me go, ooh, just because there's so much like weird stuff with the game. It's not necessarily just that, but it's also stuff like, there's not like a magic system per se. It's not like, basically you've got a certain amount of time you can do spells, so generally no more than 4 times you can do spells, unless they're an action spell, but that's kind of a different story. Those ones are not very good generally. Before you run into the issue of the only way to generate your shit back, unless it's a special ability, is you have to rest. You're only allowed 2 rests per day, and then you have to do a long rest, but a long rest fucks with a lot of stuff, and it's like, you've got 7, days until you're dead, which I don't want to test the theory of having to sit through 7 days and seeing if I die or not, and it sticks to the story, because I know for a fact with a game that detailed it, you probably would. So it's something like that, which I would probably be more happy. This is probably actually one of the main reasons why I dislike this sort of combat in it, is I've effectively, you generally want to run 2 people that are like, sword, melee combat, right? And then you want 2 people that are like spell, range, or whatever, right? That are long range. So my cleric can only heal 4 times before she's fucked, right? And useless, right? Because her weapon's pretty subpar. The only thing that she has going for her, a cleric or any, shit, is your healing, right? But as soon as she's used up those heals, she's useless. My wizard, Gale, he's beast. He can do so much damage. As soon as he's used up those 4, maybe you have level 2, things, and you've used that. You've got 6 shots, and then you're useless because he's got a 0 out of 0 to 7 damage, which is fucking useless against these enemies. 0 damage is useless. Half the time you're missing shots, and they're standing right in front of you. So you use a spell, right, that uses one of your spell things, and you miss. That's like, oh my fucking god, dude. I can't afford it. And it's not like you get more with time, you just get high level spells. So it's like, that's probably the most major gripe I have at the moment in terms of difficulty, is because it's like, is it worth spending this to use this ability, which is good and it would kill them. But if I use it and there's like I said, about 15 enemies and you've got 6 spells, then let's be real, 50% chance of you missing. Also, the spells aren't, because the enemies are the same level as you, you're generally going to have to do 2 or so spells per enemy. By the end of like a couple enemies, both your fucking, your cleric and your spellcaster is useless. I find that terrible. There should be means of, generating fucking spells back. There possibly is later in the game, like maybe you eat something and it generates, one spell cast, but I also don't like that. I think shit like it's like, back in time, it's like you gotta wait, maybe you gotta wait a turn and you get an action back again, a spell again. That to me seems fair enough. Or 3 turns and you get a spell again, then he's not completely useless. But after like the first half of a battle, your spellcasters are going to be useless and you're going to be trying to whack people and doing 0 fucking damage. That's so annoying to me. I don't like relatively important characters to be effectively useless halfway through a match. Like, I have the bear guy, the druid I'm helping. He can only use an ability once, and then he's fucking... all he can do is heal himself and do decent damage, but it's kind of like, bro, what? You can only use one of his ability once per battle. So when you're back with that 15 fucking opponents you have to verse, that's useless. It happens indeed. So, I don't know. I have gripes with the game, and I think it's just the game. Ah, fuck. Why did I do that? I'm such a moron. Fuck. I didn't have a needle, but it's like something to get your SIM card out of your phone. And then I decided to just like stick my finger like under the nail. I don't know why. I wasn't even fucking braining, dude. I think I kind of like accidentally... well, I wasn't meant to fucking stab myself, but I did. I was just kind of lifting it up and like smacking it against my rubber. I'm not goofy, dude. That was like... that's not even my fault, dude. That's just... shit happens, dude. Real beasts like me go through real tough challenges. Hey, Toxic, how's it going? Amy, I know you're fucking meowing right now. Literally not impressed with me. I've honestly... you've missed both a lot... yeah, I knew it. You've missed both a lot and not much, Toxic. It's been an hour and a half and I haven't played a single game. I've honestly just been chatting. Ranting about some new titles. Which, once again, I think I had a chat about Payday 3. And it's not playable anymore. Interesting. I will uninstall it then. I played that once and decided it was kind of shite. Which I'm still waiting for Philippe's. Philippe was wanting, my mate Philippe was like, oh, is it really that ass? Okay, I'll have to check it out. And then I keep asking him what his thoughts on the game were, and he still hasn't responded. How you doing, Toxic? I'm probably going to start up a game in a minute. My drink bottle's almost empty, and I refilled it just before stream as well, which is fucking annoying. I just do be drinking. I'm so hyped for Starfield, though. And yes, as everybody will state, you should have things that you... just chilling was cleaning the house, that's fair. Got a clean house now. I do have gripes with Starfield as well. Pretty much, there's very few games where I struggle to find gripes, and there's gripes I find with Starfield, but Starfield to me looks like one of those games that's going to be fucking amazing. So I'm so hyped for it. But there are some key things that I'm just like, ugh. I guess I could do a little bit of a rant on that. You know, you can't fly in Atmo. That's such a major gripe to me. You can't... there's no form of, like, transportation when you're on the ground from what we know of at this current point in time. That doesn't mean they can't implement it later in the game, and that also doesn't mean modders can't implement it. But at this moment, from what we know, there's no transportation on planet. It's just walking, which is annoying. And I know exactly why, okay? It's made for Xbox. The game's hard to run, and it looks fucking stunning, okay? And it renders shit 1 kilometer at a time. You couldn't really do that. You definitely couldn't render 1 kilometer at a time if you're trying to go through Atmo. Because you would see past that and go, why the fuck is that place empty? You know, why do I only see a fucking box? That's why, because of the way that they do that to full performance, it's just not possible. Hence why I don't know if even they can add that post-game. It depends on how they want to do it. And it's all for performance because it's meant to run on an Xbox, and people going, oh, but it only runs 30 FPS on my Xbox. Yeah, that sucks. I play games 30 FPS on my fucking Steam Deck. It's not that bad. You'll get used to it. But you got yourself an Xbox. You can't complain about, you know, FPS being bad when you're on a device of that power, okay? They're pretty crazy, but for $600 odd, $700, $800, you're asking for too much. The game looks fucking stunning, and it's kind of like crazy what they're really achieving. You could never run Star Citizen on an Xbox or a PlayStation at any rate soon. The game is insanely hard to run, so you can't expect. It's kind of like trying to run something like that on an Xbox. You never would be able to. You have to cut corners to make it runnable, and that's a corner they had to cut to make it runnable. You can say, oh, but No Man's Sky did it. Yeah, look at No Man's Sky, okay? They have a relatively low poly fucking simple NPR fucking shaded shit, okay? They're not going for PBR fucking high poly models and shit like that. It's not like, you know, those sorts of shit. So, same with fucking Elite Dangerous. There's so many corners Elite Dangerous had to cut to make it runnable on consoles and shit. Plus the game is old, yeah. So yeah, those are runnable on consoles, and that's why, because there's some things that are just so much easier to run, unless you're a moron, like I've seen somebody doing 4K NPR texture maps, and it wasn't even fucking, like, good NPR. You know, you can have really high quality fucking NPR that, you know, you could run at 4K. I would argue 2K, you know, would be the highest you'd really want to do for any NPR, just due to it being, it's a drawing, right? You're drawing. I think you just can't get the discrepancies you can with PBR generally, which is physically based rendering, which is like really high quality. That's where you see realism based shit. I think NPI just stands for non-physically. I can't even remember, but basically, yeah, generally hand-painted shit. Generally, not always. I think nodes are sometimes NPR as well. You know, that custom shit. So I could be getting my terms slightly wrong here, but you generally wouldn't go anything too bad with that. I think it's just, unless it's something like hyper detail that you absolutely need, but I don't see it. Sound like something like 4K when you're doing like a picture of like you're doing a human, right? You can see the pores of their skin. The amount of, you know, resolution you need to be able to see pores in your skin is fucking insane. Unless you're having a shit ton of texture maps, but then it's kind of like, what the fuck is the point? Like, the whole point of not using an 8K or 4K map is because it's hard to run, and because it's, you know, takes up too much storage. But if you have a shit ton of different maps, it's going to be just as hard, because you have to keep calling a shit ton of different maps at, you know, maybe a lower resolution, but it's just a shit ton. It's still going to take so much fucking storage and so much thing, it might even be harder to run in general, because it has to combine it all. So I'm gonna quickly refill my drink bottle, I think, but that's why the game is, you people just expect too much, I guess, I think. And I'm gonna show you Super Hot, Amy. I'm not gonna show you Super Hot just yet. Oh, cancel. It's luckily in the launcher. Super Hot is a very awesome game. There's some things that you just don't want to miss. It's very fast. You'll see what I mean. Potentially, I don't know. It has different speeds, and it's quite the intense kind of game. I know that game. Oh, you do know? This was the one that I was talking about yesterday. It's so fucking good. There's a bit more to it than just slow down time when you stop moving. I'm back now. My dad seems to be watching The Witcher. It's really fun on VR. I'm gonna say it. Hey, glad to hear, Ruben. Did you get like AA or something helping you? Because you missed out Toxic, basically. Ruben was in his car. Nah, Mum's friend helped. Oh, glad to hear. Are you just like leaving the car there, or and dealing with it like tomorrow or something, or? Noodle, no, chill. Damn, Noodle, you're back already, and you're fucking sheesh. Gonna chill. Or like, are you just getting driven back, or did she help you jump the car? Okay, that's good. And hopefully, you know, I'd probably get that checked out. Your car, checked out by your dad, considering he does that sort of stuff. Maybe tomorrow when he gets back and you don't drive. Hopefully, because you might have a shoddy alternator, as we mentioned before. Or your battery might be pretty much cocked up or something. Yeah, sort of that shit. Yeah. Okay, here was my opinion on Super Hot VR. Working. Best of luck. Yeah. Make sure to not leave your light on accidentally, or leave your door just ajar. You hidden noodles, or given that. My thoughts on what you mentioned before, Toxic. Sorry, I'll be back when I'm home. Yeah, you have a good one, Ruben, and I will catch you when you get back. Hopefully, let me know if that goes good. Super Hot VR. I like Super Hot, and I like Super Hot VR. I just dislike the fact that you can't move in Super Hot VR. Like, you can move, right? You know what I mean? But I think a lot, like, the main basis of Super Hot is when you move, time moves, okay? In Super Hot VR, you can't move. There's no, like, you know, moving. It's literally just you're on the spot and you're dodging and shit like that. Which I guess makes sense from a VR game point of view, but I think it's kind of like a completely different game in that regard. I don't like it as much. But I don't think it's a bad game. I think looking at it from, I don't know, I don't like it as much. In that regard, I think if you could move, it would be nicer to me. But that's kind of just, I don't know, that's a bit of a gripe. I was gonna show my shit in here, which I didn't do, and I can't be bothered. Oh, what the fuck is this? Secret not cracked, huh? It's not frozen, it's... Okay, well this is the most... Oh... I remember I got stuck here. So whenever I move, time moves. Albeit time does naturally just move normally. Who's shot? Shit. Oh, I'm in a really bad spot. Hello, Catadog. How's it going? Hot switch. Oh, homie almost hit me. Grab him. Execute him. Execute this guy. Hot switch ready, that's good. Playing Super Hot. Just the base one. So not... Because I think there was a new one. There's Mind Control, Delete, and some other stuff. Like chewing fire gum. Yeah, I agree. Shit, I kind of fucked myself here. There you go. I think I'm almost out of ammo as well. I called it. Oh, mate. Oh, no! Okay, we did. I should have teleported. That was my bad. This one's usually fine if you... What? Where's it? plays Ghost Runner. I have played Ghost Runner. I surprisingly didn't like it too much. I played through quite a bit of it. I think it was very... I didn't like the repetitivity of it. I don't know if that's the right way to explain it. Shit. Oh, I missed as well. I found the game very fun and I liked the idea of it. I played Fortnite. I have played Fortnite back in season 2, then season 4, but I don't like Fortnite too much. Is that a mess? Shit, he shot my... I gotta be strategic. Oh, actually, never mind, we're fine. Done. Kill this guy. Kill that guy, and I think we're fine. There we go. That one was a tricky one. There's just so many enemies everywhere. I think that was an important level though. I'm getting... Oh, yeah, I fucking missed that, which is unfortunate. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Miss. Thank you, Amy. But what did you think about the game? What were you trying to say? But I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, let's be real here. Must be spit. Repeat after me. Uh-oh. The system will set me free. Yeah, this is where it... The system will set me free. Where it gets kind of... The game's more than just slow down time. Reminds me of... Yes, it is like that. It's so good. Stop fucking moving, you loser! Somebody... Oh, shit. Okay. Kill him. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, fuck! This one's hard. Okay. Kill him. I can only really hot switch. Steal his gun. Shoot a puzzle. Yes, it is. You could honestly say that. That block. Shots. I think. Throw that. Grab the shotgun. This is Sharon gun. Yay! Yes. I like the Sharon gun. I want to get that. Unless that kills him. He's not yet. Oh! Shot off. Damn. Can't believe I missed that. That was so annoying. I like how it replays it like at normal speed. Albeit it looks a little bit janky, yes. We've reached the core. Oh, what? I don't think I'm near completing the game, albeit I've put about 3.6 hours into it, so I hope I'm not, but it's just kind of supernatural, I guess you could say. Oh, what's that thing that people are getting really... You take that back now. Where does it say that? You take that back now. I would not play League of Legends. Oh, on fucking YouTube? Oh, dude, YouTube's about to get in deep shit. I would not play. Really? You're kidding me. It really does. Oh my god, there's such a sin. Holy shit. Oh, hot switch in. Oh, hot switch in. Yes. It will hot switch into the... Take the core. What the fuck? Binary? Oh shit. Oh shit. He's got the gun. Oh, and I can't hot switch, I don't think. Kill him. Miss? Like the fucking moron. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can hot switch. Okay, this guy's over there. Maybe be careful here. Shoot him. Dude, we've got a couple of shotguns around, so I've only got a little bit more ammo. A mess. Return to the core. Such a trippy ass game though. Ah, access denied again. What the fuck? Oh, I'm in shit. Oh, did that knock him? Reload! Execute him. I'm in such a shit position. There's a guy with a shotgun. Whoa! Oh shit. So calculate the hypotenuse of the bullet by only seeing the velocity. Exactly. You know what's up. Oh, he... Oh, get him. Okay, so there are two. What? That missed? Oh shit! I didn't see that coming. Oh, there's two of them. Miss him like the fucking smart guy I am. Hit him. This is such a tricky game. I think I'm almost out. Oh no! Oh, I couldn't go to the left because my guy had a fucking shot there. That was the real calculating. Man, this is such a hard game. There's my guy behind. Punches the fucking bullet. Not going. Oh, ammo. Steal his shit. Execute him. Homie's there. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hit him. So it is interesting because it was different every time. I missed him. I'm about out of ammo. I think. Pick this up. I'm in shit. Oh, there's another guy. Oh! Haha, lucky. And we got shot by his own teammate. Miss. Oh no. Yeah, this is very... Probably not as entertaining. For an hour, so I'm having to fucking stop it every single... They keep fucking coming! focus on the core. Okay, we can go back. Jeez. Because they were fucking just fucking coming. This is interesting. I mean, you guys have missed like 3 fucking hours of the game. Oh, we're in this situation again. Oh. Oh, this is... Oh shit, there's a... That's a fucking lot of shit going on. That one's the easiest to deal with. Throw that at him. Pick that up. Deal with him. Alright, that was the best way of doing that, I think. No ammo. I missed. It's kind of cool, you can actually shoot through the bullets. I don't. I usually get them shooting through my fucking bullets. But usually calculated. There's a guy right around here. I'm in the shit. Uh-oh. Oh, there's another guy. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh, uh-oh, that was a luckless century. That went everywhere but me. That was really dangerous. Oh no. Oh, that was lucky. I don't even know where the core is, so we're now... There it is. There's a guy right around here. Might as well start shooting there. Yeah, pre-firing bitches. Oh shit, I'm gonna be out as well. Oh, miss! Are you kidding me? Ooh. Hello. Ah, come on, is it loaded? Oh, yes. Really? No. Finish it. Oh. Okay, don't die before I fucking can come back. I haven't played a level like that in this at all, so it's very interesting. What the? Whoa, no fucking shot, that's cool as shit. Oh, fuck, I'm broken! Look at me now! You are still... Bro, did you see me? I fucking dominated those bitches. Oh, it's this fucking prison. Yeah, I'm in fucking prison. And there were people like shooting at me. It was really weird. Hey, mate! Beast like me. Something is holding you back. Right, escape. No, I press escape. I'm locked into the game. You must set yourself free. I can't escape. Uh-oh. Oh no, the game's like an experience. It's so fucking cool. Oh, I can't even see the fucking thing anymore. Your mind is software. Shit. My body is holding me back. Sorry, pussy. Set your mind free. Oh, shit. I am not. I am hard boy, Amy. Thank you very much. This is me. As you can see, which is fucking creepy as shit. Okay, don't encourage her either. I gotta kill myself. Homie's back posture probably isn't great. Oh, that is so trippy. Do I do it? I'm sorry. I'm not this myself! Endless mode unlocked. Oh shit, no way. I'm dead. That was me.
Super hot. Super
Oh fuck.
hot.
Just
Super
get hand over.
super
Control. Hand.
super hot.
Hand over control. To get Okay, I'm sorry, but there's too many for me to go through, I think. I'm sorry, everybody. See what I skip. Emperor! Like I said. Noodle? Something I'm saying? Oh shit, this is... So I'm not endless mode. And the secrets. One of us. One of us! One of us! First credit scene. We need more. Give us your friends. Give us names. Ruben! Contact your friends using this phrase. Prepare yourselves. Everyone's getting spammed in Discord. Hi, friend. Name here. You have to check out this game. I'm not copying that. Oh, this is a. Do not say too much. Shit. Do not reveal the nature of the system. You guys don't know. Obey. Congratulations. I am free to play Super Hot forever! Play in this mode. Play challenges. Training for what's... Ooh. Spread and promote the game. Got top 500 in Overwatch. Hey, let's go. Toxic. Go on beast mode. Shoot replays. Lure more players in. We are watching. Don't let us down. Oh shit, there we go. Levels. Oh, I can choose which level. All tanks. Katana only. Only katana except when you speedrun. Kick. Respect, indeed. Do I get a katana for this? What happens if I throw the katana? No, I don't get another one!
Super
Okay.
hot.
What's you hacking, Toby?
Hot. Super hot.
It's the best game. The most innovative shooter
Super
in years. Should play it. No gun! Good night, losers. Oh, I missed! Ah! I shouldn't have thrown it. Ran a gun. That was not cool. Urgh. Guns are hard. Okay, get that one. Super hot.
hot. Super hot. Super.
That was good. Oh, I fucking hated this level. Oh. I messaged somebody without context. I think they're a bit confused. You meant to pick up the pistol over there. in the normal game. But, oh, this is gonna be hard. Because there's a point where there's... Hey!
Hot.
Achievement.
Hot.
Shish
Super
kebab.
hot.
If I can dodge all the bullets.
Hot. Super hot. Super hot. Super.
Let me see this message. It's just eyes clearing. It's endless, I can't even change. Kill them all. Oh no, Amy, big teeth are it. The what? You should join us. Okay, endless mode. Ah! The what? Game over again. Oh! Enemy's holding the blicky. 1 kill. 2. 3. One of us. I can hot switch again, that's good. One of us! One of us! Good night. Oh ho ho! Whoa, you fucking watch yourself there, mate. Eat that, you loser. Punch him out. Good night. Almost feel bad. I love the fucking katana though. Oh shit, it almost happened again. Homie's fucking dangerous. Oh, it does get fucking hot. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh shit. That's what he said. Hey! What do you mean, hey? Hey! Shay! Oh shit. Oh, homie just killed his fucking friend. Oh shit. You take that back. I stay far away from wiener heavers. Oh shit. Take the gamble. I just fucking died. Oh. Ow! No! I should have hot switched. Scored 19, new personal best. Pro gamer. Look at my reaction time. It's not aimbot. I'm just that good. Netflix, yeah. You already know. Better pre-order. AL, let's go. Recruit? Wait, what's this? Interesting. Oh, comes with a discount code when you're finished. So if anybody else wants to play, they have a discount. That's pretty cool. That is actually really cool. I so have to get the next super hot. What's it called? Mind Control Delete. I have it, just not installed. How long would that take? Let me see. If it's worth trying to install it. It's only 2.4. Okay, it's fucking small as shit. More? Whoa, what? Ah. There's just links onto. Guessing that's a link to Mind Control Delete. Oh, shut up. Oh yeah, and then it was just fucking creepy as shit.
These people are completely fine. They are just enjoying a new exciting video game. Video games have been scientifically proven to improve problem solving and motor skills, spatial awareness, social skills, and stress control. Although it takes just 10 seconds to play. This game brings
oh, it's already finished downloading. Jesus, that was quick. Shutting down. Ah, okay, stop it. Shotgun. TV in the 80s. Fact. I have it downloaded as well. I'm not getting out my VR though. I tried it and I can't remember how far I got in. E to super?
Super hot. Super hot. Super hot.
Let me see if I can turn the audio down. If I do that and then move this back up to 12 or whatever it was. 12 decibels. Shouldn't be too loud. I should probably find out 1, I think. Streaming. Oh, I can't authorize it. Present high. Oh, this physics? No, interesting. Oh shit. So it's like more modernized version. Time moves when you came back for more. I do a 1440p. Fighting is so much slower, that's interesting. Grab the gun. Looks very similar. Well, the reticle is smaller. Reloading. Whoa. What the fuck? It's upgraded recently. 9-day difference. Yeah. 1080 to. Whoa, what the fuck? Throw the gun. 1080p to 1440p is massive, but 4K is that much difference. Well, that's fucking cool. Guessing it's just a normal map. Yeah. No, I spilled my coffee. That's funny. What else is there? Oh no! Oh no. The EP. You have a good one, Amy. Thank you for joining. I'll catch you tomorrow. Owie, boxing match. It's interesting. So it doesn't super hot each time. Oh, a minute. You came back for more. Yo, catch you next time, eh? Ah, he can't do that! He hit it away! He's never leaving. I'm not letting him leave. Oh shit. No! Nice. Living link free into his chat. And that's cheating! Oh shit. I'm in trouble. What they introducing this game. That's different. Oh shit. Oh shit. A fish? That's new. Get fucking fish slapped, bitch. Yeah, so you can play that fucking game. Whoa! He's got a fucking knife. Whoa, that's sick. Oh, fucking, that's sick. Oh, that's not sick. It's got a fucking gun. Alright, you have a good one, Noodle? Catch you later, Chief. Thank you for popping by, though. Oh! They did kill him, right? No, it didn't! Oh. What now? Yoink. Hey, yo. Headshot. Yeah, I'm so confused because I messaged them that shit. They're like, huh? Uh-oh. Don't do it. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, wait, no, I might be fine. Just hear it whizzing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, how many fucking bullets does he have? Get fished! You gotta throw every fish when you've got it. Yeah. Easy fucking cheese. Oh, it's 10:15. I have to hop off soon because I gotta wake up fucking 6 o'clock for work. Oh, I took off his arm. Oh shit. Oh no. Let's go back. Shit. You're lucky. I got work tomorrow. Good night. That's pretty fucking cool. Game's not very, it's kind of different though. Less, you're in the system and shit, but maybe it does. Amy just sent me lo-fi for wolves only. I'm a wolf. Don't fuck with me. Oh, where's my knife gone? I took his head with him. I can't knife him. What? Don't tell me he's not fucking dead, dude. I must have put his head on. No! My knife! Ah, I've lost my gun as well. Ah, I've lost every weapon. Oh, 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 shit. I mean, he's holding the blicky. Right. The gun reloads a lot faster now. Try like. I hear something. Oh, not this again. How did I not recognize it? This is my room. And this is me. Holy shit. Such a cool sound. Jaffy, are you watching? Do I kill him? Do I kill myself? No, I don't want to do it. You can see. Hello. This isn't me, by the way. Yes, yes. No, that was me! No! You just made me kill myself.
Super hot. Super hot.
Head
Super
under control.
hot.
The end. That's not it, is it? Did I seriously just finish both the games? That was a very short one. I fit it. Don't laugh. This is a serious topic. No way. Wait, is that seriously the end? That was like really short. But it did look nice. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to skip this. That's a lot of things again. Javi, how you doing, Chief? Join us. I was forced to. I didn't get to choose in the matter. You're gonna have to join us. Or else, Javi. Cause like, you better watch out. There's so many fucking names here. Oh, I'm sorry. More? Am I back at the start again, or? What is that? Like that? No, there's more! There won't be any closure. Just more senseless killing? You want it? Take these. No way, there's more shit. More is not enough for you. No! What does that say? I'm gonna meow in a minute. Javi, tell me what it says. Oh. Oh shit. Why is it not letting you? Oh shit. No, but I want the Jammy to die. I'm gonna ground him. Oh, fuck! Guessing, is this endless mode or? Press any button to hand over control. It's a replay. Is it really?
The copy. People.
Oh, really? What happens if you reload the page? It should let you. Okay, who the world is blocking Javi? You're gonna be in trouble. I won't permit it.
Super hot.
Javi! Hello. You have a good one, Ruben? We both have work in the morning, but I will catch you later. Javi! Javi. Javi. Hey! There are bars. I'm sorry. So now I got lives? Is that a sword? Okay, sorry, I'm first. No! Wow, there's enemy. Oh. How you doing, Javi?
Super hot.
I thought I finished this. I was gonna say there was no. I really got myself a fan. Hello, ladies. Okay, that's effective. Oh, ooh. Good night. Maybe I should become the ladies and get myself a fan. Shuriken. Gun. Shit. That is. What? That is cheating. No. Oh, who's attacking me?
Super
Oh. Tab copy. Yay! Oh, can I steal Sham instead? Can we like split seize the copy? No way, is that me? Oh, that's my last game. That's sick. Wait, no, that's not. I don't know how we gun last game. No, that's an enemy. I don't know, that's trippy. Cool. How you doing? No. No. Oh, so it's kind of like endless? Save myself. Good night, loser. Oh. Oh. Get it back. Oh. Get your hand over. Corpo. Oh, John Wick, huh? Oh! From the eye hole. I like it, I like it. I don't like it. Where's my pencil? That's cheating. Hey Jarvie, do you know Viva La Dirt League? I feel like you might, because I've shown you a bit of their stuff before. Hot. Damn. I don't know what that is. Oh, you do know Viva La Dirt League? Hey, I'm glad, I'm glad. The DVD ones. Yeah, of course you know the DVD ones. Some of the others. Executed. The super long compilations. Yes, yes, yes. I like all this shit combined. They've been releasing new the old board series is back. I don't know if you ever watched the board series, but it's so good. So good that it's back. That's me, Jarvie, to the bad people that I'm mean. So right. I'm in trouble, dude. Somebody's got a fucking katana. How do I deal with that? I want it though. Good night. Good night. Katana over anything.
Super.
Oh, super. I kinda wanna finish this little portion. But it's quite hard because you've only got a certain amount of. We must shoot him. Can't block that shit with your hands. Oh. Oh. Steal his gun. Shoot him because he's got the whip. Oh, now we're fine. Apparently Viva La Dirt League was on the news because they're from New Zealand and I think they're the biggest New Zealand YouTubers. That they used to be on the news a little bit. For being popular. Hey, this is you, Jarvie! They are? Yeah, they're from New Zealand. So they're kind of pop. I'm gonna fish them. That's why they got the accents. The drink the bar. Yes. I get you to repair. I don't know if your drink is. You like the whiskey stuff? Or stocked at least. Yeah. Yes. Super. Hot. Ooh. This is my last one before I have to end stream, I think, but it's got work tomorrow. Oh. This again, what's the slapping hand move? Don't make me. Everyone knows the hand slap is. I've already won. Most dangerous thing. That's you to me, to be honest. That's my room. Remember. I remember. Nothing more will happen. What will? Oh. My body. Will there be more? I feel like there will be. But the end again. You've been awarded a billion. You say the word, defeated the system, you joined the system, you rescued the president, you gained the top trophy. You are the best in the world. Your parents have fulfilled your destiny. Don't have to do this again. The end again. Again. more. Does it restart me or? There is no meaning. No, there's more. It's a hollow sense of progression and power. You want more of it? Uh-oh. Charmy, help me. Tactful. Oh, indulge yourself. 5 HP. Oh, so these will be... Oh, yes, I have enough challenges now. You still crave more. Sensory node? Oh, okay, so it seems like it's more of the same. Not slapping though, jumping. Goes in circles at it. Only this one it seems. The last one was very... It was... different. It's hard to explain. This one's a lot more endless, kind of... more repetitive, but it doesn't hold as much of a story. This holds... like, no story in comparison.
Super.
Oh, that's interesting.
Halt.
I do need to know more. Oh, shit. Wait, how do I leave? Oh, there we go. I was getting worried for a second. Wait, so how many achievements are there? Oh, they're hidden. Does it say what if they have more? I guess they haven't played as much. Yeah. Damn. Interesting. And I finished Super Hot, which is so good. It told me, I don't know if I can go back, Jarvie, but it was telling me. I had to. Look at this. Oh! Just me. That's me installing. No, that was just me talking. Hot switch. You're still weak. Yeah, look. Wait, hold on. Indeed. That was double me. That was me trying out the infinite mode. Oh, no. I had to kill people. Hot switch. Was it the final one? And it progressed. I haven't played a level like that in this at all, so it's very... Look at this. Interesting. Yeah, it's bloody making me thirsty looking at that. Then look at this, I go beast mode. This is me when I'm really angry. Fucking shot, that's cool as shit. Just gotta look at the enemies and fucking destroy them. Fuck, I'm broken! Look at me. I know I am. You're still weak. Right, you see me? I fucking dominated those bitches. Oh, it's this fucking prison. Yeah, I'm in fucking prison. And there are people like shooting. He's going for the hit, I see him. You know me. Something is holding me back. See yourself free. Your mind is software. My body is holding me back. My body is holding me back. And then it goes creepy. Oh shit! Yeah. I know. That's me. As you can see, that's me. Fucking creepy as shit. That I'm sorry. I died. My body is not holding me back anymore. I'm not this myself! Endless mode unlocked. Oh shit, no way. I'm dead. Yeah. That was me. It's pretty insane ending. And then wait for it.
Super,
Fine.
super hot.
Hand over control. Yeah, no, this is one of us, the achievement at the bottom. Then what? Yes, it shows all this. Oh yeah. Never mind, I alt tab for a bit. And then come on. So I'm not endless mode. Oh, here we go. And one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Wait for it. We need more. Give us your friends. Give us names. I'm sorry,
Ruben.
Javi. I've recruited you.
Contact your friends using this phrase.
It's the most innovative shooter I've ever played in years. I had to, Javi. It told me, it was forcing me. What can I say?
Oh, this is
Item. Yeah, indeed. Glaring at me. Boring. Anyhow, exactly. I'm gonna have to end stream because I got work at 6 AM or whatever. Well, I gotta wake up at least for work around there. So, I let you enjoy your copy. I'll get you some more and I will end stream. So I apparently have to go get lunch in a bit. It's lunchtime and you just work. Jeez. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. And I will end it here. I'll probably be playing some Baldur's Gate with Ruben tomorrow, so if you want to see what the game's like, should probably check it out there. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Pretty good. Finished that game, and I don't know if I'd say I finished the other one, but I don't know where the finish is, but regardless. Thank you guys, and yeah, have a good one. Catch you later. Bye.